Well, we are just a couple of weeks away from Mayor Justin Bibb's administration announcing a developer for the lakefront project. That's what the mayor told me today, as we had a chance to sit down for a conversation just after the administration and city council agreed to a $100 million deal that now opens the door to the Browns' move. $45 million of that money goes into the pot now, around $200 million of public and private money to help fund the lakefront project. They're going to need a lot more than that, but it's a good start. I asked the mayor what his one must-have is for this project.
A best-in-class public space. You think about cities like Chicago, Toronto, Williamsburg, and Brooklyn. What have made their waterfronts great is it's an extension of those communities' front door. I want us to think bigger for ourselves. We need to have bigger ambitions, bigger dreams, and bigger visions. And I think the plans we have for our lakefront speaks to these new ambitions and hopes and dreams I have for our city.
Well, for more than 100 years, this city has tried and tried and tried to get a lakefront development project going. Hasn't happened. It is now closer than it has ever been. The Land Bridge project is expected to begin in 2027. From the Browns' perspective, Brittany Weir today had a conversation with Brook Park Mayor Ed Orcutt. A part of this story coming up at the bottom of the hour on 19 News.